Democratic U.S. Representative Ilhan Omar of Minnesota was confronted on Friday about whether she regrets the timing of her comments immediately following the death of conservative activist Charlie Kirk. Omar said in an interview on CNN, "It's one thing to care about his life, because obviously so many people loved him, including his children and wife. But I am not going to sit here and be judged for not wanting to honor any legacy this man has left behind. That should be in the dustbin of history, and we should hopefully move on and forget the hate that he spewed every single day." Newsweek reached out to Turning Point USA via online form for comment. Why it matters? The Democratic congresswoman said that she does not align with Kirk's legacy, saying it was filled with hate and rage-baiting. Kirk, 31, a staunch supporter of President Donald Trump and a voice of MAGA for younger generations, had a significant social media following with a podcast as co-founder of Turning Point USA. He was fatally shot last week on the campus of Utah Valley University in Orem, Utah, during a question-and-answer session. What to know? Omar also spoke with CNN's Caitlin Collins on Friday night about the congresswoman's ongoing feud with Trump and Republican U.S. Representative Nancy Mace of South Carolina, which resulted in a failed censure vote this week in the House. On September 18th, the House narrowly rejected the resolution to censure Omar over her remarks and social media posts following the assassination of Kirk. The vote, which failed 214 to 213, blocked a proposal led by Mace that also called for Omar's removal from her committee positions, including the House Committee on Education and the Workforce and the House Budget Committee. 4 Republican lawmakers joined Democrats in opposing the censure, which Mace said was justified because of what she labeled as Omar's disrespectful comments on Kirk. When we say we want a country that's united, it starts with all of us and all of our actions, and we're not seeing that on the other side of the aisle right now, Omar told Collins on Friday night. The Minnesota Democrat also said that she extends grace to Kirk's wife and kids in the interview with CNN, adding, "I cannot imagine what they are going through, but the reality is his wife sat by him as he said those things." The Democratic lawmaker also called out Trump for urging her impeachment. A 2/3 vote is required to oust members of Congress. They cannot be impeached. What people are saying? Trump on Truth Social Thursday. Ilhan Omar's country of Somalia is plagued by a lack of central government control, persistent poverty, hunger, resurgent terrorism, piracy, decades of civil war, corruption, and pervasive violence. 70% of the population lives in extreme poverty and widespread food insecurity. Somalia is consistently ranked among the world's most corrupt countries, including bribery, embezzlement, and a dysfunctional government. All of this, and Ilhan Omar tells us how to run America. P.S. Wasn't she the one that married her brother in order to gain citizenship? What scum we have in our country telling us what to do and how to do it. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Make America great again. Democratic Senator Tina Smith of Minnesota on X Wednesday just took a dip into the cesspool that is Nancy Mace's social media. It's shameful the way she is vilifying my friend Ilhan Omar to raise money for herself. Honestly, what Representative Mace has been doing illustrates all that is wrong with our politics right now. What happens next? The failure of the censure motion leaves Omar in her current House committee posts, but Republican lawmakers have signaled that similar efforts could resume.